Hola, amigos y amigas. Buenos dias. Hello, my planner babes. Good day, good night. I don't know when you're watching this. I just wanted to jump on here real quick and show you guys the planner that I'm going to be using for 2026. It is something new for me because before this I was using the Happy Planner, but I started noticing that it was more like a job than me having fun with it, and it was like getting to the point where it was stressing me out. So I mean, trust me, I have so many stickers of the Happy Planner and so many planners of the Happy Planner, and every time they came out with a new release, I'm like, ooh, like I have to have it. And I'm in the middle of my other planner, which I haven't even finished yet, but then like you get that urge to buy a new planner because they just they every like season or something like that, they always have a new planner. And so I didn't really like that because it makes you want to get it, especially if it's like something different that you didn't really like to begin with. Like, let's say for spring, I believe, I'm not sure when they come out with it, but like let's say spring they come out with planners, and the planners that they came out with spring are not really of your liking, but it's like you don't have no other choice, so you're like, oh, okay, let me buy it anyway. And then later on, like not even next year or anything, they come out with another set of planners and that you actually enjoy or actually want to get instead. I don't know. Well, anyway, I had to change to something new, and also the layout, and also one important reason why I also change is because the teacher layout for the Happy Planner, I love it so much. I just don't like that it doesn't have Saturday and Sunday on it. And yes, I could just go and change to a different layout for the Happy Planner and just make it like a teacher planner. But I really, really loved the layout for the teacher planner. I mean, I know but that's too much work. I don't want to do all that work. If I'm already working to make it cute and productive, like I don't want to do that extra step for every single week or whatever the case may be. But this one, these two right here. So I had bought 3 planners. And the Planner Envy, they sell undated planners. So what I did was, I was like, let me buy 3 planners. This was in November. I'm like, let me buy 3 planners. No, this was in October. I was like, let me buy 3 planners and let me get 2 undated and then 1 a regular planner. So for 2026, I was going to use the regular signature layout for 2026, and also, so that was going to be like my memory catch-all planner, and then I wanted to get the 2 undated planners, which one I was able to go ahead and start in November, like test the waters and see if I like it. So I would test it in November and December and see how I felt about the layouts and stuff, because it comes with so much stuff. Like it comes with like a budget. You guys will see, I'll show you, but I love that not only that it's a planner, but it has different stuff inside of the planner. And that was another thing too, like I was having all these planners, like I was having a fitness planner, a catch-all planner, a memory planner, a teacher planner, and I'm just like, this is too much. It's like I'm like decorating or repeating the same thing over and over again. So, but this is what I found, and I did use it in November and December, and I love it. So I'm going to show you. Enough with the talk. I'm sorry if I bored you. I just had to let you know my reason of changing. Don't get me wrong, I love the Happy Planner. It's just, it's not for me. not right now. I can always go back to it. Just because you like a planner doesn't mean that you're stuck with that planner for the rest of your life. There's so many brands out there and so many planners, so many wonderful, beautiful planners that outside of the Happy Planner, it's hard, but you have to test the waters out and see what works for you. And that's what I love about planning. And it's not just a couple of planners that it's like, oh, you either have to choose by this brand or this brand. That's all you got. Like, no, there's a whole bunch out there. And there's different costs, different sizes, like, and really any stickers. You can use any stickers on any planners. It doesn't matter. Like, I have so many Happy Planner stickers. I'm going to use them on here no matter what. Like, I paid for that. I'm going to use it. How? I have no idea yet. But I mean, I have dollar stickers from the dollar store. Stickers from the dollar store. Like, I'm gonna also use that in these planners. Planner Envy has a subscription box of stickers. I'm gonna use that on here. I have this planner. So this planner is, I'm gonna take this everywhere with me. So with the Planner Envy stickers, I know I'm gonna have some extra. I'm gonna use them on here. I don't care. Like, mini, like, I'm also in another subscription of the Hub and Chub Girl. Hubman, sorry, I'm so sorry. Hubman and Chub Girl. Like, I'm gonna use those on here. I'm gonna use those on here. Like, there's no rules of how to plan or the right way to do it. You just follow your heart, do it the way you want to do it. Okay, sorry. Again, I'm like going on and on. I'm so sorry. All right, so this is the signature layout. So this will be my catch-all memory planner that I will keep at home or that I will like decorate in depth. And this is the undated signature layout. They're both 12 months, I believe. Yes, they both start in, well, this one, sorry, it's 12 months, but this one you can start it whenever you want to. And then this one is 2026 planner. So like I said, when I was in November and December, I was using this one. I am not a teacher. I want to make that perfectly clear. I am not a teacher, but I have 4 kids. And sometimes with school coming up, like 3, like my 2 younger ones, my older one and my second, like they all go to different schools. So sometimes it gets very hectic, and then they're like in sports, or I have activities for them after school, or like my daughter, she's in track and stuff. And this really helps me so much because my kids do sports. Sometimes they have projects. Sometimes, like for example, if they're sick, like for example, my youngest son, he still has to take snacks to school. That's where it goes. This is the planner. Like this, it goes everything in here. So anything that has to do with my kids, school-wise, or activities or appointments, everything goes in here. Now, if it's a doctor's appointment, yes, I put it in this and also on my catch-all. I don't put it in here usually. Here is more for like activities and like if they have like fairs at the school and stuff like that, I'll write it down on there. I know I'm a little bit late. I'm currently recording this video the 3rd of January. So I know that this video should have been like way before, but sorry. Anyway, so I fell in love with this so much. So much. So it's Planner Envy 12-month planner, undated signature layout, 101. What is that? I can't read it. thick quality paper in a soft off-white. Gives you the size of the paper. Ooh, am I in camera? So this is everything that comes with it. 2-page spread for each week, monthly dashboard and calendar spread, monthly finance, self-care pages, lined and dotted grid pages each month, USA federal and religious holidays marked, extras, bucket list, password, movie book ratings, year at a glance, plus more. Lined and blank pages in back. Altogether, you get 236 total pages. Like, that's freaking awesome. And that's their website, www.plannerenvy.com. And they also do sticker subscriptions as well, which I'm already doing. I've already signed up. So these are the guts from my other, from the one that I was using like the end of last year. So these are just the guts to it. And what I love about this is that if I mess up here, I always have extra paper that I can use from here. So trust me, it will not go to waste at all. So that was for the undated signature layout. And then, undated signature layout. And then this is the 2026 signature layout. So it's basically the same thing. This is the only thing that's different. 2026 dated weekly planner. See, but it's basically the same thing. So let's go ahead and, oops, sorry, that was loud. So this is the cover, and I love it because it reminds me of, I don't know, candy. I'm not sure what I could probably let you know. Yes, so, sorry, I hate you. So this is the 2026 planner signature layout, disc bound, candy stripe, number 807. I don't know if they still currently have this or not, because like I said, I ordered this in October, so I'm not sure if they still have it or if they're sold out. I know I was on their website not too long ago, and they still have planners for undated and for the year planners. And so you might want to check that out. And then also, this is what the undated, so all the undated planners look like this. It just says planner on the top. Obviously, it's not going to tell you the year of it. But this one is called Undated Planner, Stars and Stripes, number 610. Like I said, I don't know if this one's still currently available still or not. I'm not sure. I haven't really been on the website that much. But, sorry, I had to fix you there for a second. Yes, I am wearing pajamas. Don't judge me. I just got up. Don't judge me. It is currently 4:12. Yes, I just got up. I work overnight shift, so this is another reason why I haven't been able to record or do my videos, because with the kids still being off for winter break and me working night shift and me with the holidays, like, I feel like I barely made it alive. I swear. Anyway, back to this. And the discs are rose gold. Yes, they are not plastic, as you can hear. Sorry again for the noise. See, they are not plastic. One thing that I did notice though I don't know what video I was watching, but one thing that I did notice is that the discs are different. So they actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, they actually have 10 discs for the 2026 planners. But if you did last year's planners, and if you currently buy an undated planner, they will only have 9 discs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 9 discs. So keep that in mind if you want to freaking plan, because that was my original plan. I wanted to add these two and put them together, but I did not notice that this has 10 discs and this has 9 discs. So I don't think it's gonna work out. Here, let's take one out. I don't think it's gonna, yeah, see? It's either gonna be too low or too high from up here. So I'm not gonna be able to put them together, which totally sucks, but that's not gonna stop me from using them. It's okay. It's fine. I'm not too picky with that. So let's take a look at them. Let's take a look at the planner. So this is what it looks like from inside. I love the pink. Pink and purple are my favorite colors. And yellow. They are all three of my favorite colors, but it goes purple, pink, then yellow. That's what I do. Title page right here. I love what it says down here. It says, for ideas, inspirations, and videos on how our stickers and monthly subscription work with this planner, head over to IG at planner lower line envy, whatever that's called. I don't know what that's called. And I also did want to say that you get all your months right here. It is rose gold, which I love it. I love the rose gold on here. So for the undated planner, obviously you're not going to get the months on here because you can start this whenever you want. What I will say about this though, it does not come with the monthly tabs. Like, you have to get the tabs somewhere different. It does not come with it. Like, when you get an undated happy planner, it comes with like the months, and it probably comes with like a couple of like calendar numbers or something like that. With the Planner Envy planner, it does not come with it, so you have to buy it separately. But because I have so many stickers of the Happy Planner, that's where I use mine from. I don't know if I have any right here. I don't. But yeah. So I believe that this is like a year at a glance. So I am currently, so what I'm going to do with this page is I'm going to do it as like a birthday thing because my family is pretty big. So, and sometimes I forget when their birthday is and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this as, as a birthday, to write down when their birthday is. And also, I just subscribed to Hubman and Chub Girls ultimate subscription box, and I'm thinking that every month it will be that theme that they sent me. So for example, for January it was the dreamy jellyfish, I believe. So somehow I will decorate this but leave a spot in the middle to write down the birthdays. So I thought that was kind of interesting because you don't get like It's not going to be like originally like, oh, happy birthday and balloons and everything all over. Like it's going to look like the subscription theme. That's what I'm thinking about doing. So that's like a double yay, because you get to look at, by the end of the year, you get to look at all of this different subscription themes, and you can also use it as a birthday, right, to write down the birthdays. So that's what I'm going to do for this. Now, for the, I can just go ahead and show you. Now, for the undated, you get the same thing, but you don't get the calendars on the bottom. I don't really have a use for this, I guess. I don't know. I don't have a use for it. I guess I could like highlight the holidays or something like that. So this is the undated, and this is the dated. But that's what I'm thinking about doing. This one, I love it. You get a bucket list for 2026, where you can always change these on top if that's not what, things to try. Like, I don't know, you could change it to different foods that I want to try or something like that. Things to experience, things to work on, my attitude. You can tell my boyfriend that. That would be the number one thing. Sorry. Places to go. Sleep. Bed. Please. Alone. No kids. Bothering you. Anyway. So I love this. This is a good idea. And over here, you also get your books and your movies. Like, I mean, you can either do books on this side, movies on this side. You can do it all books. You can do it all movies. I'm not really into reading books or movies like that. I'm not a big book person. I want to be this year, so hopefully I will. But for the movies, I just like watching them and then watching something else and then watching something else. So that's my thing on the movies. But I was thinking about printing these, and then I have a Happy Planner puncher, and doing like books for my kids, because it only comes with one. It only comes with one. So I was thinking about printing like 3 more. I don't care about the quality. Especially my 2 younger ones. My 2 older ones, they're like in middle school and high school, so I try to get them to read as much as I can. But my 2 smaller ones, it's still those kind of like fantasy books or those like Disney books, or Mario books and stuff. And so I want to be able to see what do they like more, or what would they prefer reading and stuff. And so I could probably do something like that with theirs. Now, for the undated, this is what it looks like. So basically, you get the same thing. The only difference is that up here it says for 2026. Over here, you just get bucket lists. But it's basically literally the same thing that it says on there. And also, same thing for that. And then important contacts, passwords. I will not use this because everything is on my phone. I guess I could do, no, I don't know. No, I don't think I'm going to use this. So for this, I was thinking about, since they're like in squares like this, and this paper is such good quality. So what I was thinking about doing was writing my information for each one and then cutting it out, because technically for this, I really don't need it. I mean, I could make a copy of this for my kids. But for the other one, which is this one, like I can use one of these. I can take it out. I can put my information in 4 of them, cut them out, laminate them, and for my older son and my second son, they have wallets now, so they can put it in their wallets just in case if they run out of battery, for example, and they have a phone or something like that and they don't know my number, because nowadays nobody knows nobody's number. Let's be honest. You just know your own number. And if you're really smart, you know 2 people's numbers. But I'm not. I only know my number and that's it. So, yeah, I want to be able to laminate them and have them have one each. And then for my daughter, I'm just thinking like leaving it in the book bag. Like for example, for my daughter, who knows, maybe she's on the bus stop and she gets out on the wrong one and she needs help. She can pull this out and she'll be able to see the address on there. Sorry. Kids. Anyway, so, and then for my son, I want to be able to do the same thing, because like you never know, something could happen. They could get lost. They could get out from the wrong bus stop. You never know. Luckily, both of them ride together, and then my oldest is in high school, my second is in middle school. So, but luckily my last 2, they ride together, and they're going to be on in the same school for like the next 2 years, which is totally awesome. But still, it's just me being a mom, I swear. One of them, like my daughter could be sick, and so my son would have to go to school and come back like by himself, even though he knows the routine. You never know, something could happen. And so I just feel like that would be a good idea to do. But as of putting it in the planner and leaving it in here, like all the information and stuff, I don't know. Do you guys still do that? Is that still a thing? I know that there was like an address pocket book before, and everybody would use that. I don't know if they would take it with them or leave them at home, but I don't know. I'm kind of, well, in reality, this planner is not going to go anywhere. It's going to stay home with me. So I don't feel like I really need that, really. Well, and then the passwords. No. That's a hard no for me. Sorry. I don't think I would be using this either. But you can always white this out. Sorry, I hit you again. You can always white this out and use it as the, as this. Basically, it's the same thing. Yeah. So you get your stars over here, and since there's no stars, you could probably buy some star stickers and use that to rate it. So instead of, or you can even go cheaper and draw the star and then color it in the same way as this. Or if you don't want to bother with all that, you can write the book, the title of the book, or the movie, the name of the movie, and then just buy some stickers and then do the same thing. All this can be white out. This could be covered with something else, with a big sticker or something like that. Like, you can always use this in different ways. This, I'm not sure how I would use it. You can always take that away. You can always white these out, and you could also use this like as like your favorite books of the year, I'm guessing. I don't know. So for the monthly tabs, this is what it looks like. It literally, that's what they all look like. It's the same thing. And, or for the dividers, I'm sorry, for the dividers, this is what the divider would look like. So all of them look the same. And I was kind of bummed about it because I like having my dividers like have a theme or look cute and look pretty, but this is what you get. So It's fine. It's okay. I mean, you can't get everything in one planner. You really can't. There's always going to be something that you're going to want to change, something that you're always going to want to add on to. So this is actually kind of new. I still love it because even though it's not cute or it's not very, the divider is kind of like boring. I'm sorry. I can make it my own. I can do whatever I want with it. So it's fine. It's okay. I'm not that picky. So over here on this side, I was thinking for each month, because each month you get a dotted on one side and then you get like your view of the month over here. Dates and birthdays, important that month, goals, priorities. February 2026, this month, you get a little notes, a little box down here, box over here. That's what you get literally for all of that. So over here, I was thinking like, excuse me, like for example, there's only one birthday in January, but sometimes I take too many pictures. So instead of filling my layout with so many pictures of like the birthday party or something like that, now I don't have to worry about it because I can make this like, I guess what I'm trying to say is that something special of that month, I'm gonna put it here. So like, for example, in January, it's my boyfriend's birthday. So if I have extra pictures, I can put some on the weekly spread. And if I have extra, it's okay because I can decorate this for his birthday. And then, for example, in February, we have Valentine's Day. So for Valentine's Day, if I have like Valentine's Day, I like to celebrate it with my boyfriend, and also I like to do something for my kids. So for the weekly spread for Valentine's, it could be just me and my boyfriend, like having a romantic time, all that good stuff, going out to eat, dressing cute and stuff. And then over here, instead of doing the same thing, I could do pictures of like what I got my kids for Valentine's, because I also do that too. I also get them like a stuffed animal, some candy and stuff like that. Like we make cookies and stuff, so heart-shaped cookies. And I thought that would be a great idea because I could have it as like a little memory thing over here. I don't know, that's just, for example, that's for example an idea. And I actually did this already in my other planner, and I loved it. I love the way it turned out. Oh my goodness, I keep yawning, guys. I'm like really tired. That is crazy. I actually slept really good and I just got up. I don't know why am I boring? Like, am I boring myself? Is that why I'm like yawning? Oh God, I hope I'm not boring myself, because then I'm gonna end up boring you guys. Okay, I'm up. Well, anyway, that's what I'm gonna do with that. And so for the other planner, I'm just gonna show you the beginning of the planner. I'm not gonna show you the whole thing, because once I show you the first layout of January, it's basically the same thing for the rest of the month. So this is what you get for the undated one. It just says this month. Usually in my other planner, I put the day of the month here, but you get your dotted over here, and then on this side, it's basically the same thing. It is the same thing. The only thing that changes is obviously up here it says January 26th, and over here it says this month. So, yeah. Okay. And then you get your monthly. So for the monthly, I'm also thinking about, I don't know what I really want to do with the monthly. I saw like Mojo Jojo, she'll take a picture for every day and put it on her monthly, which I thought it was cute, but I don't know if that's more of a job for me personally. I would think that it was cute, but I don't know if that's more of a job for me. And then, what's the other one that I watch? Planning with Bumble, I believe that's her name. She just writes down something. Like, for example, if I got coffee on the 9th from Starbucks, I would write coffee from Starbucks and then probably have like a little sticker or draw like a little cup of coffee on here. So like the next day, let's say it snowed really bad and it was a snow day. So I would write snow day and then probably like a little snowman or something on the 10th. So she does that for every single one. And I love it. I love the way it looks. But I don't know. I tried doing it and I kept forgetting to come back to it and do it. So then I would start off the month good, but towards the end of the month, I would like fall off. So I don't know, but yeah, I mean, that would be a good idea because I really don't want to put like appointments on here or anything like that, because that is the reason why I have this one. So this one, I have my appointments and my bills on here when I need to pay them. So I don't want to repeat and do it again on here. I really don't want to do that, but we'll see. Well, anyway, you get the before and the after calendar month over here. You get a nice little list where you can write like a list or something like that over here. You get down here a notes area, which you could also put something over here. So just like how it says notes over here, you can like write it down to over here or decorate it. You get a checklist over here, which is awesome. And then a box down here. So yeah, overall, I love this. I love the different words to this. The numbers, they're so cute. I love that too. So this is what you would get with the undated. So over here, you would get January. Obviously, over here, you would have to put it in. You would have to put in the numbers of the month. You still get that line, the lines on the side, the notes on both sides. And then on this side, they take that away and they just add a box on there. And then here they actually put to do. Would technically this would be like a list, like a to-do list. So on here it says this month, and over here it just says to do. You also get the box down here, which is awesome. This one, I don't think I'm really gonna use it. I mean, I guess I could. I don't know for what. You can always cover this up, just like how you can cover this one up too. But either in that, I love this layout. Okay, so you get your self-care and health, and then you get a budget and finance. So for the budget and finance, for me, because this is going to be my planner. So for the self-care and health, I'm thinking about this being for me, tracking my exercises, my healthy habits. This, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this because I don't see myself using this. And then this is the goal for the month of January. I really want to lose 10 pounds from here to my boyfriend's birthday, because I really want to wear a sexy dress and I want to feel sexy in it. Like I know I'm not going to look hot because I'm overweight right now. But my goal for January would be to lose 10 to 15 pounds. I don't know if that's healthy or not. I hope it is. Because I want to look good for his birthday. So that would be my goal for January. And then for this, my mood, this is how I've been feeling. I always feel like crap. So I don't want to track that. like every day. There isn't a day that doesn't go by that I'm just like tired, have no energy, don't want to deal with anything. So, yeah, I don't need to track that because it's every day. So I'm thinking about, I have this like little printer thing that I use. So it's this one. So you can take a picture with your phone and then Bluetooth with this mini printer, and you pick the pictures that you want to print, and it comes out. That's how I get my pictures on here. I can open it real quick and show you. So I believe I got it on Amazon. I can tag it on there in the description box. But what is it called? So that's the brand right there, and I love it. So what I'm thinking about doing is at the beginning of the month taking a picture of myself like in my gym clothes at the gym, and then putting it here. And it's a sticker. Like you here, I don't have the, so this is what it looks like. So it prints it off here, and then you can peel this off and it becomes a sticker. Let me see if I can do one. Oh, these nails. Give me a sec. I can't see. Oh, there we go. See? It's a sticker. So I'm thinking about putting it right here. So each month I'll be able to see, because I'm one of those people that I like to look at the progress in my pictures and also how my clothes feel. Because I noticed that the number on the scale is what really doesn't matter. It really doesn't. So that's what I want to do. I could decorate. It doesn't really cover the whole thing, but like for example, I have so many planner stickers for like gym, and so I can always like change it up. Like I can always like put it up here and then try to cover this with like stickers or whiteout. I can put it down here, cover this with stickers or whiteout. I can put it in the middle, decorate it around. Like I can move it around. It's fine. I don't have a issue with that. It just gets me the motivation to be more creative with my planner. But yeah, I'm not gonna use this, so that's what I was thinking about doing. So every month I would be able to look at my progress. And for the exercise and the healthy habits, yes, I will be using this. This down here, I'm thinking about trying something new to eat. I can write it down here or something like that, or decorate it. I'm not really sure yet what I want to do. For the budget and finance, I will use this. I will, at the beginning of the month, I will just write down all my this, I'm gonna have to change it to something else because I only get one income coming. But for the bills due, I'm gonna use this and write it down. So this would be like my monthly overview, but in my catch-all, I would write it when it's due. So I would, for the beginning of the month, I will write it down here because there's some things that I need to pay off. And this would be a good thing to track and see how much I have left, how long it's going to take me to pay it off. So that's where I would write that down here. And because it's more like personal, and I am, like I said, I'm leaving this planner here at home. So I don't have that information in this one. This one is just like, hey, January 5th or January 1st, pay the rent. And then on here, I would just write it, pay the rent. So that's what I would use that for. But yeah, I could totally see myself using this. I know I'm like repeating the stuff, but I actually do want to pay off some debt and some credit cards, and this would be perfect to write all that here. I wouldn't feel comfortable writing all that in my catch-all planner because, sorry, even though this is my catch-all planner, this is a planner that I'd be taking with me outside of the house. Like if I'm going to a doctor's appointment, or if I'm gonna go pay a bill, or this will be with me in my purse, like at all times. And I don't want that information to be in here. So I thought that would be a good idea. So yes, I'm still gonna use this. Now, for the undated, you still get the same thing. So I'm thinking about using this because since I'm gonna use this for like a teacher planner, I'm thinking about still using this. Ooh, sorry. I'm thinking about still using this somehow for my kids. So for the circles up here, I was thinking like each month one of my kids can decide something new to try to eat. You know, TikTok is famous right now. They have a lot of recipes and stuff. Usually my older son is like, hey mom, can we try this? And so like, I'll be like, yeah, let's try it. And then like, next thing you know, I forget, or he forgets. And this would be a good thing, like for them to choose what they want to try for that month. They're all picky. They all eat different things. So like for example, like my daughter, the 12th, I can be like, hey, the 12th, hey, so today is your day. What do you want to eat? That's something different. What is something that you want to try? This is your day. Whatever you choose, that's what everybody will eat. Or if they don't want to try anything and they want to make it into like a pizza night or something like that, and we haven't had pizza in a while, or we had pizza the day before or whatever. But I mean, like if she wants pizza, it's her day. Hey, what do you want to eat today? Do you want to try something new? Do you want to try something that I've made before and that you haven't ate in a long time? Like, it's your day. So that's what I was thinking about doing on here. Other than that, just me choosing what they would eat every day. And then like my kids, their health, their exercise, I can also do healthy habits for them, like drink more water. Right now my family drinks a lot of soda, and so I really want to cut that down with them, with everybody. And obviously, see, drinking water. It all starts with the parents, right? So excuse me, let me get some water. So that's what I want to do. And I also want to put that in them too, to drink water. And then, ooh, I hit you really bad. Sorry. And then for the budget, I'm thinking about using it as a chores thing for them, where like they'll do their chores and I pay them, and how much I would pay them, what are their chores that they're gonna do and stuff like that. I already did a little like layout thing in my other planner, and I loved it because it keeps me track on who's actually cleaning around the house, who's actually doing their chores, who's actually doing their homework. They have to have motivation. And I don't pay them a lot, trust me, I don't. It's like 25 cents for each chore that they do, and they get to do like 8 chores a day. That might seem a lot to a lot of people, but really they do like 1 or 2 chores a day. And when they get paid and they see another kid gets more than they did, then that gives them motivation, like, oh, I want to keep going, or I want to get more money next time, or something like that. And I like to reward them with something, because I feel like that's how you are when you're an adult. Like, you work hard and your reward is like basically like you're able to buy whatever you want to buy. That's literally your reward to yourself. Yeah, nobody's giving that to you on a week-to-week basis or every other week basis, but I mean, you're giving that to yourself. You're rewarding yourself. So if we're doing that to ourselves, why not do that for our kids? I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm not telling you to do that by any means whatsoever. I'm really not. I'm just looking at it like that. Like if we technically reward ourselves with like new pairs of shoes or a new jacket or something, like I feel like I should be able to pay my kids for them to do their chores. And it gets them motivated. They like it. They like competing against each other. There's one that I'm having struggle with though. He don't want to do anything but eat. But I'm seeing that, I'm acknowledging it, and I want to change it for him and for me because I don't want that to affect him when he gets older. I want him to be able to be responsible. And I feel like that's a starting thing of being responsible, really, for doing their chores. Give me a sec. In December. So real quick, this is what the other one was looking like. So this is the reading log every time that they read. I love that I want my kids to read at least. Gabriel, I have him reading for 40 minutes, Daniel 30, Maddie 20, Johnny 10. That's because of their age. And I love it. I love it so much. It keeps them on track with the reading. Reading is so important. I really want them to read. But yeah, so the way I did it was, this is not the one, it's actually this one because it's on the undated one. So what I did was the income was here. I just covered it with believe. Bills due, I covered it and I put ho ho ho. So I divided these two with Johnny and Madison with their chores. And then I divided down here with Gabriel and Daniel with their chores. How much I'm paying them. So the way I'm doing it is, so what I do is I'll put washi tape on here, on this, and then, or to the, where it says start and end, I'll put washi tape on that. And, oh, let me fix you a little bit. And, so every time that they did a chore and stuff, I would dot it on here. And so every time I got paid, I would see how much that is. Totally, I don't know what I would have used this for. I still haven't decided yet. Yeah, I didn't really, this was like a test run of how I wanted to do it. Now I know how I want to set it up, so that's how I'm going to do it for this one. So I'm going to do better this month. Promise, I will. Promise. Okay, so next. Oh, now you have your weekly. So you get this box up here, which obviously you can use it as for meals throughout the week, which is awesome. Love that. It says December 2025 and January 2026, because at the start of the week we still have December and then January down here, obviously. Yep. And for the undated planner, this is what you get. So you would have to put in the month and then the dates on here. So that's what it would look like for the undated. So this is the signature layout. What I loved about the signature layout is that you have so much to write. like you can write something right here, and then if you have a list or something to do, like you can write it here. I love the layout a lot. And oh, I didn't know about this. Like it gives you New Year's Day and Kwanzaa ends up here. That's so cool because you don't get that. Like it's not in the box, I mean. You get it on top. That is cool. I like that. Oh, look, it says up here New Year's Eve and then New Year's Day right there. You get a little calendar down here. I don't know what I would use this for. I'd probably cover it up or something. You get your trackers. So this would be good to write. So instead of saying, oh, I went to the gym, 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 did not go, instead of writing that over and over again for all of the days of the week, I can just write on here, going to the gym. Monday, Tuesday, check, check. Wednesday, check. Thursday, check. Friday, check. Saturday, heck no. Sunday, heck no. And that would be good. You can also do like your gym track of the week and then your water intake of the week, or your goals and stuff that you have of that week. So that's what I like about it, because you don't have to constantly keep writing it for every single day. Like, even though I have it here, this will help me to keep on track for that week, because you're always looking at it for every week. It's always going to be on there for every week. You always get that. The same thing that you get here, you get it for each week. So the calendar you get, the food, well, that's not, you can use this for whatever you want, but I'm going to use it for like cooking ideas. Like, what am I going to cook? What haven't I cooked in a while? But the tracker, you always get it for every week. So when you plan and stuff, you mostly always go to the week. There's hardly ever that you go back to this, because this is kind of like at the beginning of the month. And then this, you don't have to worry about it because you already have it on the week. So technically you can just go back and check it off whenever you want. But yeah, I really like that idea. And I already showed you what the other one looks like. So all the weeks look like that. Can you guys believe that we're in January already? Isn't that crazy? 2026. And at the end of the month, you get lined paper and you're dotted. So what I'm thinking about doing with this, because, oh gosh, what is her name? Did I drop it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. I got this wonderful idea from, and I want to give her props for it because I think it's a good idea. Be Planner Happy. I got a wonderful idea that you can take. So you have the weekly here, and then you take this page where it has the line on one side and the grid on the other side. Take that out. So now you're stuck with the beginning of February, and so this would be like my memory plan of something excited. Oh, I said for my kids, right? For Valentine's, for my kids. And I can go over here and put it in between here. Now, the reason that she covers it up is that she does her finance here, and she doesn't want people to see it. If you ever go to her video, whenever she does the decoration for the stickers, she will show you, but once she writes her stuff down, she won't show you anymore because it's private. Obviously, it's financial stuff. But I don't know if this is the reason why she covers it, but I love the idea. So for this, I'm thinking about decorating it like on the outside, like the outside here, Not the whole thing, just, I mean, I'll show you whenever I start doing my plans. And then use this as a journal. Like, I want to use this as a workout journal, because there's some days where I don't want to go to the gym, I'm not feeling good, and like I can write it on here. Or like if I had a good day at the gym and I felt so good, like I can write that on here too. And that's what I want to use this one for. So I literally have, and it's not going to be like every single day. It'll be on and off. Like I'm thinking about putting like the date and then writing it down. I'll show you a little bit better once I start decorating it and planning it and stuff. But I thought that was a wonderful idea because I don't have to have a whole planner on that. And that's what I was doing with the Happy Planner. And I love it. I love the idea. I can write a little bit of something, or I can put on here like, I actually ate really, really good today and I'm proud of myself. Or, yes? Or, let's say that I had pizza or something, but it was only like one slice, when in reality I eat like 6 or 8. Just saying. Don't judge me. But yeah, I thought that would be a good idea, because I don't know what I would use it for over here, to be honest with you. I really wouldn't have a reason to use it here. So if I was not to use it for a little workout journal thing here, I think I would just take this paper out, to be honest with you. But I don't want to do that. It gives me motivation, I guess, on like how I'm feeling, or like if I did any classes, like at Crunch, they do classes. So I can always write on here like, oh yeah, did the, I don't know, the bicycle class. And it was so awesome. Like I want to go back. Like I could write that on here. I've already done it. I'm just saying an example. Because I know like for every season that goes by, they change their classes to something else. And so I feel like that would be a good idea to write on here as well. Or be like, that class was so hard, never again. Never, never again. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. And then you just get the same thing for February. Sorry, I was gonna do January again. So you get this, basically the same layout for February. Groundhog's Day, President's Day, Valentine's Day, so self-care, budget. Then it starts off with your week. And then, like I said, it's the same thing. I would take this one out, go back to February, and put it in here. And that's what I like about disc bond paper, or disc planner papers. Disc bound planners is that you can move the paper wherever you want. So that's awesome. And then, so yeah, this is my planner for 2026. I should have already started a week ago. I'm kind of behind, like I said. Too much stuff going on. I feel like I'll be able to catch up like once my kids go back to school. And they go back to school on Monday. Thank God. They eat too much. Too much. So this would be January, technically, and then February. So for this, you also get it in the undated planner. So you can always take this out, and then this was like the memory. This is like your view of the month, and then your calendar, and then well, in the other one, not this one, in the January one, I would put this one in the January one. So for February, I would use this one. So I would use this one for February. And for the teacher one, I don't think I would be using one of those for my teacher planner on there. No, that's too much. I think I would just have like extra paper for my other planner, for this planner, sorry. But yeah, I wouldn't use this for that. I would probably try something else, or I don't know, like because also I want to do like memory keeping for this, so I guess I could use it. Like if I have any extra ones, I can use it on that. Now I lost it. What did I do? What did you do, Jasmine? Oh, here it is. I'm like, where is it? It was on the side. I was tripping out there for a second. Well, anyway, because I'm thinking about doing the same thing with this as well, like the memory keeping. Like if this is not enough, I can always grab the last one from this month. I can always grab this and put it here if it's not enough. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but as of right now for the teacher planner, like layout, whatever you want to call it, my kids planner, I wouldn't have a reason to use this. So if I don't use it, I can always put it in the back. Oh, and I forgot to show you the back. Okay, so the back, you get some paper as well. And then doodles and ideas, some blank paper. So yeah. Usually in the back of my planners for these, like if I have markers or pens, I usually use them. I like to use a paper on here, and I like to test it out to see if it leaks through. And if it does, it's a good tester. So obviously I wouldn't use it on my actual weekly spread. So that's usually what I do for the back of the paper. So I actually love that they have extra paper. Or sometimes like when a pen doesn't work, or I want to make sure that it works, I'll just like use it on the back of the paper, like a test paper. And you have so much, you can do whatever you want with this. If you want to do, that's what I do with it. But yeah, you can do so many things with it. And so this is the undated planner. And the dated planner actually has paper behind it too. Oh, sorry, you're not even. Let's see. You get your doodles and ideas and then your line paper. So yeah. Those are my planners for 2026. I will do layouts soon and decorate them on here. Soon, I promise, soon. But I just wanted to show you guys my planners. And I can't wait. I really, really can't wait to start. Like, they're so perfect. Look at that. Beautiful. All right. Well, thank you for coming to my channel. I really, really appreciate it. I would appreciate your support and your love. That would be great. Ooh, I just hate you guys again. Sorry. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, a wonderful beginning of the year. Whatever your goals are, please don't forget them. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.